Hey, Kyle here, and I just want to show you something that I'm proud of. And the reason why I want to show you that is not because it's super technical or super melodic or or any of that, or to show off any of that. It's more to the fact that it took me 15 years to get here, of trial and error, and it took me 15 years to get to this very first video. Um, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and whether it's been just software that's getting in the way, or my computer not being strong enough, or mainly, I guess it would be just not being confident in my mixes, and how I make my songs sound and other people's songs sound. That's really held me back from sharing my work. It's not really that I can't share my songs, because it's really easy to do when they're done. You can just say, oh, let's do better on the next one, no big deal. But I'm finally to the point where I'm confident enough to show you guys all the intricacies that I like to put into my work, that into my songs. I guess the song structures, the mixing aspects, kind of like the BTS footage, if you will, of, I guess, being a guitarist that is trying so hard to be an audio engineer as well. And yeah, so I guess we can just get started, and I'm just going to go through the stuff that I used to create the little intro that you heard. This is a song that is completely unreleased. Sorry, I'm trying to turn back the gain here on my mic. And thank you, Grant, by the way. Grant is going to feature on this song as a vocalist, and he also gave me this mic to use. Pretty nice guy. Pretty nice guy. We'll start off with the guitars here. I used Petrucci from Neural DSP, and I just went to the Brutality preset, and kind of tweak stuff from there. You can kind of take a look here, and if you have Archetype Petrucci from Neural DSP, you too can just go to the Brutality, because it's in the it's the Brutality preset from Factory. You scroll down, it's the third one here, and I kind of just adjusted a little bit of everything. I know I took out some 4K, added some 1K, took out some 4K. To get these guitars. I put them in a bus, and for anyone that doesn't know what a bus is, I don't really know who this video is going to get out to, but a bus is just a big yellow Twinkie that you put your guitars and your drums in, and your bass sometimes, and you do some EQ, equalization, and compression to kind of make them sit nice. And I didn't really do too much. I just used Pro Q here and took out a bit of 2K, took out a bit of 3K. Use some sidechain compression for the kick on the drums. We'll go through that later. I think the guitars sound really nice, honestly. I mean, especially since they started off from this. Excuse me, I'm really sick. Anyways, we can move on to the bass here. It's also in that bus. Classic bedroom guitarist, MIDI bass from Submission Audio. I love Grove bass. Grove bass is my go-to for literally everything. Grove bass is my end-all be-all. Watch my computer crash real quick. This is my second time trying to record this video, by the way. Grove bass DI going into Submission Audio's Double Tap and Neural DSP's Parallax, and it lags my computer out whenever I have it here, but you can kind of see what I've done. I start out with the preset that's a bit of rattle. By the way, I'm going to mention that I've started off with presets, but I don't like, I've learned from a lot of trial and error that presets don't make a mix great. It's just a good starting point. I see a lot of comments on YouTube asking for, oh, can I have my preset? Can I have this preset? Oh, what can I do to make this preset better? Or because they just don't want to put the work in, and it really because that's really where you can shine, is where you start from a preset and kind of tweak it from there to your liking and to fit your mix. And the rear comp here is, I believe, the kick sidechain on the bass. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling here. So moving on, we don't really have too much going on. Already halfway through. We have I'm using the trial version of Archetype Gojira X, and it's fantastic. I really want to buy it, but I gotta buy some Christmas presents, man, for for my family. And later on in the song, I do have a harmony going on. A timeline, everything, and I still can't play for shit. It does sound good though. I do like the way it sits in the mix. It's really fun. This is going to be a unreleased Rainquill song. I don't think I mentioned that yet. So for those lead guitars I'm using, I didn't really go into that preset much, but I mean it's literally just like the first lead preset you see is like Fancy Gaining Lead. I know it's from Adam Bentley. I love you, Adam Bentley, with your presets, man. They are fantastic. He's half the reason why I'm making this mixing video right now. Such a good dude. Such a crazy mixer, dude. Really inspirational. And lastly, I guess for the drums here, it does say GGD. It's not Get Good Drums. That's what I started off with. I usually use Architects or Invasion. But for this, I'm using... I just got this yesterday, or a couple days ago actually. Gojira's Mario Duplantiers kit. It sounds awesome. I love it. It's practically perfect. But it actually doesn't start off like this. If you go to the part where I routed everything here in the mixer, oops, that's a bit too much. Hope you guys can still see that. Okay, you can. Good. The kick is down by like 14 dB. The snare's down by 11 dB. The toms are down by 10. It's so damn loud. The post-processing that they did on this kit is insane, but it also makes it insanely loud. Excuse me. Respect to those guys over at Mixwave for making such an amazing plugin. The cymbals are a little bit harsh. They start off pretty harsh, I'm not gonna lie. But oh man, I realized I've been peaking. My vocals been peaking this whole time. I just gotta keep going, huh? Anyways, this is a fantastic kit, and this is what it sounds like after I've mixed it. And all of the hits are really smack banging, like they're really in there, like a high velocity. If you go anything below like 110 in your velocities, it kind of removes a lot of the girth out of the snare, out of the kick. A little unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is when you use so many samples on top to really make it punch through the mix. All I did was bring it down, everything down in volume, and it sounds great, man. I did EQ a lot in the overheads. Brought it down about 12 dB too, so it's incredibly loud. But overall, I guess the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to. I'm kind of doing it for myself because it's like a goal of mine to just show you guys something that I'm just so proud of, that and so confident in, that no one can nitpick me. No one's going to tell me it's garbage. And even if they do, I don't care because I know it's good. And I think that this shit is awesome. I've been doing this for, like I said, 15 years. And I'm finally at a point where I'm just like, I feel like I'm not necessarily invincible, but finally confident, man. Finally confident in a mix that I can share with everyone. And this is just what I do. You know, this is what I'm truly proud of. And to all you guys that are watching this that allow me to mix your music on the side, I think that's, you know, such a blessing. Letting me, work on your music and allowing it to be a part of my craft and stuff like that. I think it's fantastic. Anyways, I'm just rambling here. I'll probably make another video or 2 or 3 or something like that eventually in the future. So stay tuned. Peace.